established until they're at least 5 years old.
But I am 5. I'm more than 5.
Oh well, that's the way it goes.
The only thing wrong with that big brother Charlie Brown is his lack of confidence. Well, his inferiority and his lack of confidence. His clumsiness is inferiority and his lack of confidence. His stupidity, his clumsiness is inferiority and his lack of confidence.
Did you know that Charlie Brown has never pitched a winning baseball game, never been able to keep a kite in the air, never won a game of checkers, and never successfully punted a football?
Sometimes I marvel at his consistency.
I think Charlie Brown has nice hands.
It's truly a dog's life, filled with many challenges. You try acting excited when that round-headed kid comes home from school.
Now, Rerun, I want you to take a good look at Charlie Brown's face. This is what I like to call a failure face. See how it has failure written all over it? Study it carefully, Rerun. You rarely see such a good example. The deep lines, the dull vacant look in the eyes. Well, yes, I would say this is the finest example of a failure face you're liable to see for a long while.
Some mornings, I wake up early to watch the sunrise. I think how beautiful it is, and how my whole life lies before me. I get a very positive feeling about things. Like this morning, for instance. The sun's so bright, the sky's so clear. How could anything go wrong on a day like this? I think lunchtime is got the worst time of day for me. Always having to sit here alone. Of course, mornings aren't so pleasant either. Waking up, wondering if anyone would really miss me if I never got out of bed. And then there's the nights too. Lying there, thinking about all the stupid things I've done during the day. And then all those hours in between, I do all the stupid things. Well, lunchtime is among the worst times of the day for me. There's that little red-headed girl sitting over there on the bench eating for lunch. I wonder what she would do if I went over there and asked her if I could sit and have lunch with her. There's an empty place right next to her on the bench. There's no reason why I couldn't go over there and ask her. I can do that right now. All I have to do is stand up. Standing up. Sitting down. I'm a coward. So much of a coward, she wouldn't even think of looking at me. She hardly ever does look at me. In fact, I don't think I can remember her ever looking at me. Why shouldn't she look at me? Is there any reason in the world why she shouldn't look at me? Is she so great and I'm so small that she can't spare one little moment? Looking at me. She's looking at me.
The one I'm talking about is like the one with the design we're on the waist. I don't remember. I'll show you. It has a pocket here like this, and then the pocket here like this. And it says something like this. Oh yes, I remember. Yes. Well, that was because I was running last week and I met Violet. She told me she was
today for me. Ah well, one more lunch hour will go with. Only 2,860 to go.
Something, Schroeder? I think the way you play the piano is nice. Do you know something else? It's always been my dream that I marry a man who plays the piano. At parties he'll play something nice like April showers. I'm sure you could play something nice like April showers. Or even Frere Jacques. Beethoven's nice too. Just imagine, what would you think if someday you and I could get married? Wouldn't you like that if someday we two could get married?
My Aunt Marion was right. Never discuss marriage with the musician.
Back in the man's little closer to it, I tried to force some of his life towards one old beliefs. And I think a man's personal search for happiness is not really a selfish thing either. Does that make sense to you? We had one Zeddy at my house every time we left.
You know, a princess sort of thing. A white dress and nice slippers. And a big ballroom, too. But I guess it's kind of silly, isn't it, Charlie Brown?
No, not at all. I mean, well, we all have our own little daydreams or ambitions or whatever you want to call them. I mean, I've had one myself for years, but I've never told anyone.
Is it, Charlie Brown? You can tell me.
Oh, well, it's not the kind of thing I should tell.
Come on. I wouldn't tell anyone. Come on.
Well, I've always wanted to call it Flash. I hate the name Charlie. I'd like to be real athletic, and everyone would call me Flash. I'd like to be so good at everything that all around school I'd be called Flash. And
Hey, Frida, come listen to this.
What's wrong, Natalie?
Well, I was just checking over the inside of the place.
What?
Beethoven used to be fun, taking long walks in the country. The beautiful sounds of the countryside inspired him.
Hey, come back here with that ball, you blockhead.
Beethoven had nuts.
hey, Snoopy, home from school.
Hi there, Paula. Gosh, it's good to see you. Snoopy, you're so adorable.
Okay, boy, I'll be back out later for supper.
I think Snoopy's such a wonderful dog.
Me too. I think he's just about the best dog there is.
wonder if it'll snow tonight.